Part 3 of the deadlift series is a hip thrust. It's very, very similar movement to the glute bridge. We're just now raising the shoulder, elevating the shoulders. It makes that hip hinge a little bit more challenging, and it mimics a little bit more the kind of control that they'll need in the spine when it comes to the deadlift. Again, this is just something that we can do early on, just to train those movement patterns in, just to nip it in the bud. I tend to find that teaching this early on makes teaching the deadlift way easier when we get to kind of the nitty-gritty bits of it, but you may find that it's like an unnecessary step in the process, and that's fine too. So I'm going to use a bench. You can also get, this is great send home exercise you can get people doing on their couches, things like that. Great for glute activation, a great little exercise. So I'm going to come down, sitting in this, what I call like the gangster car position. It's really lame, but people remember it. Elbows up on the sides and hands kind of hanging down. My back's completely straight. My feet are shoulder width apart. My knees are not falling in. You can't really see from here, but they're tracking over my toes. I'm going to drive the hips up. Again, this is another version of a hip hinge. Drive the hips up and bring them back down. My head stays on top of my shoulders the whole way. I'm squeezing my glutes at the top and driving my feet into the floor. You can see I'm not like pressing into my toes. It's all the weight's in my heels. My toes are even coming off the floor. And I'm also not gripping the bench. My hands are coming up. Some really common things that you're going to see are people leaving their neck back, and then it just kind of messes up the whole movement. You just can't really gain control of that spine. You lift your shoulders up. Or people try and grab hold of the bench and keep their head in the same place, and then they kind of get stuck over here. So we really want to be pivoting from that upper back. I mean, I could even do it without my hands. Just so you can see, my hands aren't actually doing anything. I just want to kind of get them out of the way. I could just have my hands here. But I find it's most comfortable to have your elbows resting on here. This is just a good exercise to again, just to nip those things in the bud and make sure that the deadlift progresses more smoothly.